Hello guys, welcome to tonight's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I must start today's evening show. Alright, so Jamie Carragher gonna talk say Ateta go bench Victor Gyokeres for Kai Havertz in big games. Once Kai Havertz don't come back, say they convince the Gyokeres. Normal level na banter level, and I just believe because this cannot be objective analysis. So when you look at the reports by TBR, Jamie Carragher says Victor Gyokeres will be dropped for Arsenal when injured teammate returns. You believe the entirety of the report is saying the same thing. Even the Metro also carried the same story. Jamie Carragher sends warning to new Arsenal star with hot take prediction. Now, they say Jamie Carragher has issued a warning to Victor Gyokeres and admits Arsenal's summer signing is not the easiest on the eye, whatever that means. Now, when you read down further, they say there was a lot of talk before he came in with the people say he was not quite good enough, despite his amazing goal scoring record. We've only seen him for 3 games and he's got 2 goals. But he's not the easiest on the eye, is he? He's not. I'm still convinced that when Kai Havertz is fit, he will play in the biggest games. That's my hot take. Papa, what's it concern you? What's it concern you? Why they poke nose for our business? See the way they talk and like say, Ateta tell you. I tell you, Ateta the inside room, Ateta going to say, Jamie, I won't bench Gyokeres. So once Kai Havertz don't come back at G, I go bench because the audacity that you using saying all these things, like the boldness, the confidence that you using saying all these things, like now you know the best way again because I see like a jester. Now you know the best way again. If I don't see all these kind of, I'll just laugh. Just like one way Danny Murphy they talk say they need to say supporting Tony Adams they talk. Say if they come on captain armband from Odegaard go play better. If they can't carry the captain armband, if they can rise go play more than the way they play like this. And some Arsenal fans have open my tell me, Sachus, I agree with him. And Sachus, that means there's power in that captain armband. They just give any player ahead. So without the captain armband now, the rise no go play well, no go improve. That is the mentality. And some other the boss family will say, no matter what rubbish somebody says, there must be somebody supporting that. You must surely see somebody from our community say, I support that. I agree with that line of thoughts, which is preposterous. Alright, away from that, so we'll get a report from Fabrizio Romano that Real Madrid are expected not to show up at the Ballon d'Or again this year. I think it's going to be holding on the 22nd. So in fact, when we get more clarity, say the Ballon d'Or people sent a contingent. They sent people, made them go meet Real Madrid. Whether not beg, they go beg them. Based on say Real Madrid believe say Vini supposed to win the Ballon d'Or and not Rodri. So breaking the tension between Real Madrid and the Ballon d'Or organizers continues. A delegation from Paris, France, traveled to Paris, but France. Traveled to Madrid to settle the matter, but it did not end positively, reports Marca. So as of now, Real Madrid said they don't even attend this one, but I think they don't overstretch and guess. That means the day when we say Real Madrid said go come win, because I believe anybody they will go win, they will not tell them in advance. The way Real Madrid go win too, or some people feel say we say we know they come. That if they know that Real Madrid will win anyway. Yes. Or maybe as they just announced Real Madrid, maybe just announce Real Madrid play, everybody will just stand up with it. Yeah, because why are you a bad loser? It don't happen to be saying don't happen. Let's go. Now be the first person they go rob. Don't be today now. Enrico, some kind of player say don't rob. Ribery, yeah. So I just back there, move on. Life goes on. Don't be holding on to things like this. Now, away from that. So based on the World Cup qualifier that they play, we want to hear say, having played at the 2006 World Cup, Cristiano Ronaldo could become the first player ever to feature in 6 World Cups tournament if he's selected in 2026. Wow, that's a very, very high, big milestone. Yes, there is 6 World Cup tournaments. That's massive. I don't like for you. Away from that, so it has been confirmed. Nottingham Forest don't confirm all the things when people they talk. Say yes, Nuno Espirito Santos is going to be. I say Nuno Espirito Santos. Ange Postecoglou is going to take over from Nuno. You get. So we even saw one video where we say the guy on the land for Nottingham Forest. They walk up to the steps. So now be the new manager. So now him go there for the dugouts. Whether he go just take over once or interim manager go there in charge first for the match we will play against them, I don't really know. You get. So now when time reach, we'll see how the match will go. Now remember what's in the talk in the morning. Say this World Cup qualifier with Nigeria won't play. Now match will be say we must win. We can't afford to lose. It's either Nigeria win or Nigeria win. I said this in the morning, right? See what the match end. The match ended 1-1. Yes. We do own goal, trust the Kong. South Africa take the lead. Then at the end of the day, Barca score hand of God. Yes. Immediately Barca score that hand of God. I don't lie for you. I don't watch the match again because I know they like me person they do Ojoro. Yes. Why you go use your hand? And based on say VR no day. Now the thing not the thing enter now. The thing they cause controversy on social media. Fine, we jello, you get, but I know they like Ojoro, you get. And especially what people when they take console themselves and say, South Africa said, okay, which kind of stadium when the carriers go? See the stadium when South Africa carriers go. Look at the texture of the pitch. Look at the quality of the pitch. Because themselves no one make with the ball fluid, they no one make to play. You get. So the carriers go bad pitch because it's hand of God to try to equalize everything. You get. But at the end of the day, I will not win. So it will take a very, very bigger miracle than the hand of God, but also even qualify for this World Cup. Because 2 games now remain. So how want they do it? We did like 11 points. Let's say South Africa did 18 and did 17. So how want they do it? So it's not possible. The only way now, if Benin, because Benin they play Lesotho, so I don't know whether they don't already start because when I check out, they delayed the match. Yeah, Benin and Lesotho delayed. So let's say they don't play the game today. So till now, the match still delayed. So I don't know how the match will go. So just it's quite crazy. I'm not gonna lie for you, it's quite crazy. But I know just like the way everything go, but it is what it is. People just work. People are going to they sack everybody over the NFF. Some of the players, Osimhen no play today. I don't know, based on the last match, I think he sustained an injury. But well, it's quite sad. Away from that was the Nigeria palaver. So Donnarumma is coming. Yes, remember I say Man City don't sign and we do medical, but based on saying they represent Italy, so you know really. Come around, so now I don't do on the way. So Manchester City, in fact, by now I'm going to arrive. So we go meet in teammates. They already do training, from what I heard. Because today, like some people second game. So after today, now everybody they go back to mama house. They go in club. So now normal level. So Lamine Yamal Carragher say, I don't dream of winning 1 Ballon d'Or. I dream of winning many. I believe I'm a player who have the ability to achieve it. Yes. And if I don't, it's because I haven't done the right things. It was said this as Fondation GRM. So that one SEPT. Moving on. Now, goal.com let us know say Nico Williams is in doubt for the Champions League showdown against Arsenal as the Athletic Club confirmed the star suffered a muscle injury in Spain. I see when you get that injury. Yes, I think Spain Turkey. I watched the game, so I see him. Yes. So well, instead now one of the key players. And when you confirm, say Athletic Bilbao started very, very well this season. I think they won their first 3 games, according to reports. In fact, the goal.com report say what happened? The winger had to be taken off just before halftime during the World Cup qualifier against Turkey. So just like as I said, and when you look at another report, you're going to see why Athletic Club could pose a problem for Arsenal in the Champions League. So when you read this report, you're going to see and say they have won all 3 of their opening games, a feat only they and Real Madrid have managed. But when you consider the fact, say, one of their key players, Nico Williams, will be missing. If that be the case, Baba, they go collect. When they go away, you get, they go collect. Like, we know they follow them play. And what I like them say, they know they do all those time behind the ball, all those ganging, all those illegal things. They like to come as a complete. As long as you know the Atletico Madrid, you'll be saying they're stingy. So then this one, they'll follow you complete, especially when they live at home. I know they're surprising Gyokeres busted 2 times for that match because there will be enough spaces to exploit. That kind of game and they like. Yeah. They won't beat us, but they beat us. If we say one beat them, we go beat them. Normal level, that's what it's supposed to be. So we'll just wait and see how all these things will unfold. Now, for the match where Italy played against Israel, I think they beat Israel, I think 5-4 thereabouts. So Calafiori not really play, them bencher, like they give them rest. So many Arsenal fans won't be happy. Even the Daily Canon put up this story. Italia's Calafiori decision gives Arsenal a boost because the guy now senior player for Arsenal. He has done really well in the first 3 games, giving powerful rating in performances. So we don't want to say anything injury happened to them. We don't want to hear them at all. So they all happy to say yes. They actually rest them in a 5-4 victory over Israel. Now, away from that, as I talk like this now, England they play Serbia, and for that match, Tuchel no play Mazzucchelli, he bench him, Instead, they play Livramento, And when you look at what is happening right now, in fact, they win. England they win 3-0. The last time I checked it, So I did very happy for them. Another thing concerns me that the fact say Noni Madueke scored his first goal for England. We don't ourselves now very good achievements. The guy wants to celebrate like mad. He just happy. And what is it they call him? Norway. Almost as at the record, I don't already screenshot this picture. So okay, I will talk about Norway. Norway they win 5-0. As at the time I screenshot that picture. But as at the record now, I dey check flash score, I dey check scores like this. Norway they knock Moldova 9-1. Like this now. Last time I checked, Odegaard don't get like 2 assists to give Elialan. Instead of score 1, that's a 5-0 first half. So now I don't know what's they happen. Portugal said they win Hungary 2-1. So all these things now they happen self. So now later after the recording, I will come check what's in whether Odegaard score more goal. In fact, as I still talk like this now, 10-1. Let's see how happen. You know, say in the morning that they talk say this Norway, they are not a footballing nation. You get them? This Moldova, they're not a footballing nation. So I don't understand. You got the pack and you give them. And Norway won't make sure say this time around they qualify for World Cup by fire by force. I mean, somebody happy. In the morning I was saying I read the reports that they've not really played World Cup, but people say no, Sachin to they play in the 1994 World Cup. They're involved, but since then they never really did current. Now people they do like cheap pack like small country, so they want to change that mindset now. Say most say they will take runner. So I did their back because I want to see the guy in the biggest stage. That's I just they happy. Say then they do it, then be my own. Now, Chris Whitley going to give us reports because Ben White he did an interview session with Arsenal where they talk about they asked Ben White say how do you see the preseason and your wife born Pidgin, you get your friend who just joined Arsenal and Gyokeres. So say Ben White and Gyokeres there together about Brighton. So many things. White going to talk say I know Victor Gyokeres really well. We played together at Brighton for a long time, maybe 3 or 4 years, and I could tell even then that he was always destined for greatness. From the moment he came onto Brighton, he was brought into the under-21 group, and you could see that he had something special about him. At that age, it was always me and him going up from the youth team to go and train with the first team all the time. So we spent a lot of time together. We never really broke into the first team consistently there, but we were always on the edges of it when we were young. It's funny how things happen because we both went out on loan at different places, and now of course we ended up at the same place after taking very different paths. I spoke to him a little bit before he signed, but there was a lot of things going on, so I didn't want to bother him. All I said was that he would love it here, but I think he already knew that already. So that one said, even when you couldn't say sign for us, you go meet Ben White for preseason, you forgot to look and say, guy, how far? I don't know what is up now. You get so later this one you will see on the Arsenal website. Will say Gyokeres is a monster. He lives for goals and doesn't he? You are playing against him, he will just move you out of the way. So I did very happy at least 2 of them they don't rekindle their lost friendship. That one SEPT. Now Ricardo Calafiori has been named August's Player of the Month. So I did very happy for Calafiori. Like I said earlier, make him continue like this because before this everybody they think say that Mazzucchelli will continue the first team parts. Become the first name in the pecking order of left backs, but I think I get other plans. So now if we say Calafiori don't become first choice, Mazzucchelli for bench, is it because you don't want to give Mazzucchelli too much load, or you actually rate Calafiori ahead of Mazzucchelli? Now only I think I will answer that question. But me, I don't have a problem. Either of them will start. In fact, some games go there we say Skelly will start. Some games go dey say Calafiori go start, but where go come keep him Kapi? Our monster, our Ecuador monster. Where go come keep that one and say, depths are water now. In fact, that be like River Niger. Good. All right, let's proceed. Now, William Gallas. What they talk about Max Doman? Say, we need to be very, very careful. Arsenal needs to be careful with this talent, this ball. Yes, because you don't have to give him too much load. Yes, you know how to use him. He said Max Doman already has that maturity. My goodness. We'll see how it goes with him. But for now, it all depends on his body. Yes. When you read the entirety of the report, Boko talk say, you see this guy, I'll be careful about giving him too much time because he's 15. He can't play full 90 minutes yet. Nobody at that age will be ready for 90 minutes. I think for now, he can start to adjust, but he can't be considered fully ready to be first team player just yet. Arsenal have to make sure to take care of him, keep hold of him. Perhaps that, along with his obvious talent, is one of the reasons he's involved with the first team this season. At the same time, because the talk say, this guy, he just be like Wilshere, because Wilshere came to us as a teenager and already looked 20, Gallas added. So for him, because he was also clever and very intelligent in how he saw the game, he could adjust. I'm sure Max is the same as Wilshere. He will be eyeing up his teammates as players he could replace anytime soon. Now, we can't even hear and say Liverpool don't offer new contracts to Ibrahim Konate, the third one, and he don't reject them. This guy mind don't they set up say at the end of the season and they follow trends. No, nothing on I want tell me, you get. Trend we say Baba dey for Liverpool, they learn Spanish more than 6 months ago. When we say when everybody don't veil am, Baba they chop Spanish, they chop and French, they chop everybody shocked, they look at. In fact, after I talk with Florentino Perez, that stand up the platform and say, no. I'm impressed. I will not be surprised that Ibrahim Konate is already taking lessons. But I'm collect past question from Trent. I don't go there surprised. So now what's it happen? Now let's bring a message from one of our sponsors in Moby Wealth Associates and Co Limited. They are into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. They are also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on +234 8064642234, and they're located at number 7 Ekeniwo Road, Orazi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So they're interested in any of their services, please do reach out to them. So the biggest news of the night is the fact that Jamie Carragher, football pundit for the Sky Sports, is saying Mikel Arteta is going to bench Victor Gyokeres for Kai Havertz when Kai Havertz comes back. He said that it will happen in the big games. Other reports states that I said Kai Havertz will replace him whenever he just come back. For me, I disagree with that line of thoughts. But hey, that's his opinion. All right, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show and end. So I come your way later tomorrow morning to give you the morning news. So then, thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your night. Have a good night. Have a good day, guys. Ciao.